What up everybody, welcome back to Build and Review. Today we will be talking about floor liners for the Ram 1500. What are floor liners? They are an updated version of the industry standard floor mats, which protect your car from liquids, debris, dust, dirt, and also possible contaminants. The four companies we will be reviewing today are Husky, Lasfit, Weathertech, and Oedro on the Ram 1500. First up is the Husky brand. Here's the box. Just be careful when you guys open it. They do have sharp pointing clips that can be hurtful. Opening the box, it had a certain smell with it. It almost smells like a burnt rubber in a way. Opening the box, the floor liner seemed like it was bent, actually a lot of bent. I'm a big customer service guy, and that shows me that they don't care about the quality of their products. It says Husky's liners guaranteed for life. I haven't checked their website whether it's true or not, but we will at the end of this video for each of the brands. This here is a Weathertech floor liner, another pretty well-known US company. The colors on the box says that they come in black, tan, and gray. They also have a QR code that directs you to the website for more information about their products, which I like very much. Shows, they care about the products. The feel of it doesn't feel as cheap as the Husky one. It feels more malleable. The smell is still pretty strong. Oh, by the way, I'm smelling the floor liners because a lot of these floor liners have a California Prop 65 logo on it, which means that toxic chemicals were used in the making of these floor liners. Seeing how malleable this is and how strong and sturdy this is, it looks like it could actually take some damage. The next company is called Lasfit. Personally, I don't know much about this company. I checked their website, and from what I'm seeing is that they first started with LED lights and are now transitioning to floor liners, I guess. I really like the boxing. Whenever a company has a good boxing, it makes me excited about the product. Shows that they care really. These floor liners don't feel cheap at all actually. Well detailed with the texture, as you can see the channels, and best of all, it didn't have a smell at all. Both flexible and malleable at the same time. It looks like it could take damage over time, which is what I look for in the floor liner, over time usage. Next is Oedro. Correct me if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly in the comment below. Well, right away when I started opening it, there was a massive hole in the corner. Probably wasn't their fault. Maybe it was the company that delivered it, but still, that kind of shows me they don't care. But again, I'm not going to put it all on them. Seems to have a similar build and material like Husky. It's very hard-like, not as malleable. It has no spikes on them in the bottom like the Husky one. But we will see how it holds up to the fitting test since it doesn't have any of the spikes. Now here we have in the floor all the floor liners side by side. They look like they cover a lot of ground. The Lasfit looks like it covers a lot less compared to the Weathertech, which the Weathertech looks like it covers a lot more on the floor. It's just as long as the Weathertech but isn't as wide. Now compared to the Oedro, it covers more than the Lasfit. But compared to the Weathertech, it's about the same, just a slight difference, really. Husky is definitely the one that has the most coverage of them all, as it covers more ground than Oedro and Weathertech, and it just looks massive compared to the Lasfit one. So guys, this is the first brand, Husky. From what I'm seeing, I'm seeing honestly some slippage on here, as you guys can see here on my GoPro cam. As you can see here, it takes more coverage, but I feel like it's gonna hinder my ability to press on the gas pedal. And see, I'm already having some difficulty pressing down right here. It's really right here, right next to it, right here, that it's not letting me press on it. It's really slippery actually. It was easy to install, but if you see when I'm moving my feet, it moves, and I don't think that should be, it's not something I'm looking for, to be honest. On the passenger side, it was pretty good to install, really easy, didn't have any trouble with it. As you can see here, it doesn't really stick to it. It kind of like has like it protrudes out. Even though it does have spikes so it doesn't move, I kind of don't like that it does this. Okay, now we're gonna install the Weathertech one. Pretty easy to put on. It does have the clip hangers to clip it so it doesn't move right here. It's a little bit, it has more traction than the other one, but it does move right here, as you see. Even with the cliff right here holding onto it, it kind of does move, and I do not like that. I'll be honest with you. Here too, it doesn't lay flat on the floor, on the side of the floor right here. You know, debris could fall in there, you know, it could get dirty, and it kind of like defeats the purpose of having these floor liners in here and not, you know, protecting the floor. See, I'm the type of person when I'm on the, you know, when I'm driving, my foot kind of hits the side right here. I mean, it could be the vehicle as well, but this is really annoying, but I have more leverage and more push power, I guess, on the gas pedal. So as you can see, this one's, I would say in my opinion, is better than the Husky so far. More in the feel and more in the slippage, and more, it doesn't intrude out and on it. It was really easy to install. Didn't really struggle as much as the Husky one. I kind of struggled a little bit, but yeah, so this is the Husky one. Installing it, actually really easy. And from what I like right here, look, it's already laying flat right here. It has a little bit of intrusion, but it's where it's not that important. That's where, like, you know, your feet rarely touch that part right here. Your feet are more touching right here. Unlike the Weathertech already had like an intrusion coming out. This one lays flat. Right off the bat, look, I'm trying really hard to move, and it's the traction. This is possibly like the best traction. This is probably the best traction I've had on all the floor liners so far. I'm really trying to push it hard. The other ones, I would slip off right away. Right here, I have easy access on the brake. The brake and the gas right here. I mean, right here I have easy access on the gas pedal right here. As you see, this does have less coverage on it, but the less coverage it has, the more mobility I have when pressing on the gas pedal right here. The Husky brand, the floor liner would come up right here. Though you do lose, I guess, like protection on it, it gives you more mobility, which I favor that more. I'd rather be more mobile than have less protection. This really isn't, you know, important to protect. So far, I think this is the best. Yeah, this is the best one. Yeah, no, this is the best one. It doesn't move, rarely at all. easy to install. Yeah. So guys, this one was really easy to put on as well. And you see here, look, it lays flat. I really like that. And again, it has the same traction as the driver's side, of course. Yeah, I really like this material, and it just lays flat. It's almost like a second skin, but you can't really tell. It's really nice. It's really, really nice. I can't stress that enough. It lays flat. It doesn't really curve up like the Weathertech. The Husky really curves up, and I feel like over time it'll curl, and that's what I see a lot of people complain on the reviews, which we're gonna get into later on. Yeah, no, I really like this. Okay guys, this is the Chinese brand Oedro. Okay. Looks like it came on easy, but look, if you take a look right here, I don't like that. There's a lot of room right here. I do not like that. There's a lot of room right here. And the other floor liners, the hole that where it goes onto it, it was small and tight. This one, yeah, look, I haven't even stepped onto it and just putting it on. It just moves way too much. If this hole was a little bit smaller, it wouldn't do that. The hole here for the retainer hook is too large. And the other floor liners, it was tighter. And with that, I guess it makes it not move as much. This one, yeah, look, see? I'm not even putting pressure on it. It's moving way too much. It lays pretty flat right here in the area, right here, right by the door. Here we go, look. Look at this, right here. It doesn't lay flat right here, unlike the Lasfit one. Where I push down on the gas pedal, it does give me room and doesn't bother me at all. It lays flat over here, but it just doesn't lay flat on this side right here. You know, again, debris could fall in there, doesn't lay flat. It almost makes me want to put glue on it and like glue it down. So this is the part of the video where we sit down and we talk about our findings that we had today in the video. So before we start, I do want to talk about California's Proposition 65. And this is based from the American Cancer Society. California Proposition 65 is also called the Safe Drinking Water and Toxic Enforcement Act. First became a law in 1986. And it is intended to help Californians make informed decisions about protecting themselves from chemicals that can cause cancer, birth defects, and other reproductive harm. With that being said, let's continue with the rest of the video. First, with the Husky brand, the texture did feel cheap, and it was a little bent. Probably wasn't their fault. Maybe it was just that one instance that I did get. But other than that, I didn't really like it because even though it had the most coverage, it didn't lay flat how I wanted it to be or how it intended to be. Now, let's check the website. The cost is originally $179.95. I do know previously before I checked on this video that when I checked on what the material was made out of, it did have PVC. PVC, which is harmful and is on the list of California Proposition 65, is on there. Now, if there are other Husky liners that you could get from them, but they would cost more in the 200 range. Overall, the Husky brand is an American brand, and it is a brand that's well known, but their quality isn't the very best. Now, with WeatherTech's packaging, it was okay. It did say it comes in 3 different colors, black, tan, and gray. It did have a QR code, which did take you to the website, which is a plus. It didn't feel as cheap as the Husky. It was malleable yet strong. The smell was pretty horrendous though, I can tell you that, which, you know, it adds on to the California Proposition 65. Now, let's check the website. You can see straight from the website, WeatherTech, that the cost for these are $209.90. For the value and quality that it brings, I think that's a little bit too much for me. Because basically it didn't fit well like how I wanted it to be. Now for the return policy, just like the Husky, in order for you to return it, it has to be in new or brand new condition or barely even used, which means as soon as you open it and use it, you can't return it, which I think on their part is terrible customer service. And as the feel, I really didn't like it. It was better than the Husky and it laid flat, but there were some parts where like the curving of the sides were going up. And I mean, over time, with the heat and even with the cold, that damage could be like detrimental to your car. Now, as for Lasfit, like I said, isn't a company that's well known. It actually just started like 5 years ago from the research that I made. It had nice packaging and it was nice and neat. It was in the bag and everything. The floor liners had multiple textures, which I believe was the reason why my foot didn't move as much, or even the floor liner itself. It laid perfectly flat. This one was actually my favorite one out of all the floor liners, as it didn't move, extremely flexible and malleable, and based off on their website, it says it's $129.99 as of right now. You could save basically $50, 27% if you buy them right now. So that's a steal. And then not just that, their website's super informative. They actually tell you what it's made out of, unlike Husky. They say it's 100% new TPE, free of latex, lead, and other notorious fenders, stain resistant, waterproof, and anti-slip. The anti-slip, ladies and gentlemen, is real. And then look at this, the lifetime warranty of 45 days refund. Basically saying it doesn't have to be brand new, it could actually be used and actually be cut up. And as long as it's within the 45 days, you could get a full refund. And not only that, you have a lifetime warranty. So say something wrong happens with them, you could talk to them, talk to a customer service rep, and actually have them send you another one, or even talk things out with them, which is a super plus. Yeah, no, like, their website is really informative. They have stuff on how it's made, 3D scanning, the product itself, and also the website was my favorite of the four. Now for the Oedro, which was absolutely the worst one and my least favorite of them all. The unboxing was open, which it probably wasn't their fault. Maybe Amazon and FedEx, it might have been damaged. But I mean, as a consumer, I look at that and I see they don't care about me. I'm wasting my good hard-earned money on them. And they can't even package it right? Come on. It was beat up. The good thing with it, it came with a manual on how to install it and how to clean it. But other than that, it didn't lay flat at all on the floor. The sides kept coming up, and the hooks for it, like the retainer hook, the hole for it, it kept moving. And that's the reason why it moved so much. Now let's check on their website. Their website is actually one of the hardest websites I've ever done. I'm trying to look for my model, the model of the vehicle we shot today, which was the Ram 1500, and they don't even have a search button for it. I can't even look for it. I still can't look for it. Let me see. I deadass can't. I can't find it. After a cool 2 minutes, I finally found it. So originally the price is $145.99, but right now they have a sale for $93.99. I don't know how long that's gonna last, so let's just say $145.99. Now, it says it's been done by 3D scanning and it has a perfect fit. Wrong. Tough and durable, I'll give them that. Limited lifetime warranty. So I guess the lifetime warranty isn't unlimited, it's only limited, which, I mean, that's a drawback right there. I mean, yeah, I don't even want to look at this anymore because this was my least favorite one. In conclusion, if I was a consumer and if I was a new person that was looking to buy new floor liners for my vehicle, I would have to go with the smaller brand, the Lasfit one. I mean, it says in their name, Lasfit. It'll last, and it also fits perfectly good. Their website actually gave you information on the products, the materials. It also compares their material with other brands' materials on their website, which is a bonus. I do want to know what I'm buying. I want to know what it's made out of. And so that's a plus. So I believe Lasfit was the best one. A close second and third has to be the Husky and the WeatherTech one. They are a well-known brand, but for their quality, I think the Lasfit is better. The price is better too as well. The WeatherTech's price is way too pricey for me, $200 when I could go for a cheaper model and a better model. And now for the fourth and last place, or Oedro, aka Pedro, I hated it. I don't want to look at it. So yeah, don't buy that at all. Buy the other three. Stay tuned on different videos just like this, but on different vehicles. Comment down below any vehicles you want me to, review. I could get a hold of them, just like my buddy Mark let me borrow his truck. I could get any car that you guys want. Just please don't make it too expensive. Other than that, guys, you already know what's up. If you have any questions or any comments, leave them down in the comment below. Hit that subscription button and hit that notification button to be one of the first people to be notified of when my videos drop. And as always, stay up, guys. Stay up, family, and yeah, peace.
All I hear, go get the money, so I go get it. Hate means I do something right, so I'ma let 'em. Yeah, I'ma